You're still watching Midday Live. Many thanks for staying on. So let's cross over now to the Ashanti region for an update on the fire that ravaged the Kejetia market this dawn. Our correspondent Evans Inkum is currently there to tell us what has happened since the fire ravaged the market this morning.
This morning we've been giving you updates on how fire has devastated, section of traders at the Kumasi Central Market. We've spoken to victims, we've spoken to the fire officers, and now join me here is the PRO of the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, and he is the person of Godwin Nyame. A very good afternoon to you, Godwin. And this is it's a serious situation that we have here. But when are we going to see redevelopment of the Kumasi Central Market?
Evans, thank you very much. Before we come to that, I would like to state that this morning, the Honorable Chief Executive for the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, Honorable Kojo Monsu, visited the place with some members of the Assembly, some of the heads of the department of the Assembly. I think at this moment we want to actually sympathize with the victims for the loss. The number of items that they have to lose at the central market. It's a very sad news that all of us heard this dawn, and I think we want to sympathize with them. We know how much they have. For now, we cannot actually ascertain the cost of the loss. I think that is being done by the statutory body, that is the Ghana National Fire Service. Now, coming back to your question. Now, if you look at the central market, anyone who visits Kumasi Central Market will confirm that there is a need for the reconstruction of the market. Now, there are certain things that we can do in the interim to actually forestall this, and that's what we're doing. Now, what I do know is that there's constant education at the central market by both fire service and then a team of KMA. I could even recall that recently we have to even send a reminder to the central market through the market manager that all illegal structures, illegal wiring, they should actually notice that the assembly will entertain. And then there's a team that also goes around. I know the fire service goes around with some other bodies to actually look at the illegal connections there. So those ones are the interim that we can all look at. But if you look at the central market, like I indicated, what we have to do is to be committed to the redevelopment of the central market. And we are all aware that currently the Brazilian contractors, that is the firm, expressed interest to actually reconstruct this market. Okay. I think the designs were brought here last year. All of us look at it. A presentation was made at Manchia, then also at the Regional Coordinating Council, where the major stakeholders who have to do, the major stakeholders being the market queens, were all invited to RCC where this presentation was actually done to them. So, but there's one thing that we should all know, that this is a project that goes beyond the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. It's something that the central government is handling, the Ministry of Finance and then the Ministry of Local Government. So it is in the process, and I think government is so much committed to this cause, making sure that this market is actually reconstructed or rebuilt. Because now, whenever there is fire outbreak, what people quickly do is to run to some of the probably some of the recommendations. But for now, I think we can all confirm that no amount of intervention can forestall this. So we have to actually look at the issue. What is the issue? The issue has to do with the reconstruction, and that is what all of us need to be committed to.
Okay, so can you give us any time frame as to when you're going to, execute this project?
Well, I cannot give a time frame. I have indicated that it's something that goes beyond the assembly. If you look at the amount involved, it goes beyond the assembly. So the assembly cannot sign contract. That can only be done by the local government ministry, and then the Ministry of Finance. But I know government is so much committed to this.
All right. Thanks so much, Mr. Godwin Nyami. So we've been speaking to Mr. Godwin Nyami. He is the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly PRO as far as this very facility is concerned, and he's been telling us more about the Kumasi Central Market, what the Assembly intends doing as far as redeveloping the Kumasi Central Market is concerned. So we will now go back to studios and join Joyce for more updates on Midday Live. Over to you, studios.